Namaste. Guruvayur has long been regarded as the spiritual soul of Kerala. But in 2024, it also emerged as a political launchpad when the BJP opened its Lok Sabha account here through Union Minister Suresh Gopi. Named after the ancient and revered Lord Krishna, Guruvayurappan, the constituency, now finds itself at the center of intense political focus as the 2026 Assembly elections approach. BJP candidate B. Gopalakrishnan has stirred a major controversy by presenting what he describes as a uncomfortable truth. Displaying a list of all MLAs from 1977 to 2021 on a large flex board in Chavakad, he has pointed out what he claims is a pattern that has sidelined the majority community for decades.
Can you imagine today in the Vatican or there being a Hindu MP? Will anybody allow in Mecca the public representative to be represented by a non-Muslim? No. So Gopalakrishnan ji is asking a question saying, isn't it better for the voters to have a Hindu Guruvayurappan Vishwasi representing them in the holy town of Guruvayur? Now, I don't see anything wrong in that question. But this jump to qualify that as hate speech, but Madamanam is not hate speech, that is hypocrisy, and that hypocrisy has to stop.
Today, we are joined by B. Gopalakrishnan ji. Gopalakrishnan ji, we are in the final stretch of the 2026 campaign. You have been traversing every corner of Guruvayur, from the coastal belts to the temple town. What is the pulse you are sensing on the ground? Do you feel a genuine shift toward the BJP this time?
Yeah, definitely, because very enthusiastic approach from the people. The warmth and the love showered upon BJP candidate across the constituency has been unprecedented, actually. The people from all walks of the life have been started believing that the BJP is the only alternative against this LDF and UDF. So the Narendra Modi development, the Modi government, the governance in the rest of the country, and the one development in Guruvayur, which has been, the Guruvayur has been neglected by the left and the right since the last 50 years because they have some hidden agenda against of Guruvayur. So that's why when I projected the facts regarding the neglected years, the entire people has been accepted my view, my points, and which I highlighted to the society. So I hope that the people from everywhere, not only from any BJP cadres or any BJP Hindu area, nothing else, people from every walks of the across the constituency nowadays are enthusiastic and they are ready to accept what BJP point out regarding the development. That is the situation now actually in Guruvayur constituency. It's a very enthusiastic approach by the people.
So, Gopalakrishnan ji, you recently brought the Guruvayur constituency into the national limelight. With your remarks regarding its political history, you pointed out that for nearly 5 decades, this temple town has not elected a Hindu MLA. Why do you believe this specific observation?
Because the people of Kerala, especially Guruvayur, have long been fooled by the LDF and UDF with the fake secularism about the development and accountability in serving people. My statement clearly exposed the clear communal agenda being played in Guruvayur by the left and the right. So the both friends since years 1976 onwards, that means the last 50 years, the candidates which have been nominated by left and right, I mean Congress and LDF, from a particular community. So my statement is clearly exposed the clear communal agenda being played in Guruvayur by both friends, both Congress and Communist. So nowadays people are thinking, yeah, this is right, because Guruvayur is the place, the international pilgrim center. Then why the interest behind of this communal agenda raises serious concern? Now looked up by everyone in threatening every extent of the community as their the areas in Guruvayur constituency. So why the Congress and the communists? I'm asking, why last 16 years, say last 50 years, they were not fielded any Hindu named candidates in Guruvayur. You see, the 52% of the people in Guruvayur are Hindus. Only 48% of Muslim community, I mean nearly 46% of Muslim communities are here. But they are only fielding in Muslim community people. Why? V.T. Balram is a Congress leader, and the V.T. Balram has been transported to Tritala, and the Baby John Master nominated for Manalu, and Geeta Gopi, Krishnadas, many other LDF Congress leaders are here. But the organization, I mean the Congress and communists, they never selected. So it is a very specific hidden agenda is here. And one more point also, I want to highlight that the extremist and terrorist groups are every day developing in Guruvayur. You see, last 10 years, I think nearly 5 to 6 RSS workers were killed by the terrorist group. The terrorist groups are led by a Muslim outfit named SDPI, Popular Front, and PDP, etc., etc. So the Chavakad and many other area, thickly populated area, especially the terrorist groups are very, very seriously working in that area. They are against of our culture, our heritage, as you know well. We have to highlight the hidden agenda.
So, do you mean that both the front, CPM-led left front as well as the Congress-led UDF front, they have the Hindu candidates to field at the Guruvayur, but yet they don't want to field them?
Yeah. They have shown only the fake secularism in Guruvayur. The interest behind the communal agenda raises serious concern. And one more point also I want to highlight. You know why? There is no development activity in Guruvayur. Guruvayur is the place where the international pilgrim center. But we don't have any facilities are here. The people, those who elected by the Guruvayur people, they are forced to elect. These people are not at all interested in Guruvayur Temple, Palayur Church, and etc. and etc. You see, one person, one candidate belongs to Muslim League, and what Muslim League always telling that the lightning lamp is a haram for them. So they are not interested in Guruvayur Temple. And another candidate belongs to CPM. They have no faith on ideal. They have no faith on Hinduism. They have a DNA of anti-culture, anti-Hindu DNA they have. So both the LDF and UDF fielded candidates are against Guruvayur Temple, Guruvayur faith, Guruvayur Lord Krishna concept and all. So that is why they are least bothered about the development activity of Guruvayur. Like Sabarimala, Guruvayur Temple, the looting is there. I have the report of vigilance. You see, everywhere is corruption, everywhere is looting. But the MLA and other municipality and other Devasam board and all people who control the Guruvayur Temple and Guruvayur Township as well as Guruvayur constituency, they are also supporting corruption made by these people. So the both friends have tried to keep Guruvayur underdeveloped like Malappuram for reason I have already been mentioned. So being an absolute devotee of Guruvayur, praying and offering the Shayana Pradeshna in every month, the voters know that my purpose, BJP NDA purpose in Guruvayur is to protect the faith and bring the development to Guruvayur, where the people are even deprived a clean drinking water for long. Waste management in Guruvayur is absolute failure. There is no drinking water. And comfort station for the people who are coming from long side. No comfort station. It's properly maintained. So the development plan for Guruvayur promises immediate addressing of two main problems. And in and around the Guruvayur stinks from a solid and a liquid waste. The historical church is also here. It's named Palayur Church. And another Chavakad beach is here. And these all in around nearly 1 kilometer. Why can't these people develop such an international tourist hub in Guruvayur constituency? In 2024, you see the wave of Narendra Modi plus Suresh Gopi was not just a wave, but it was a tsunamic wave. The change in progress of the country. Definitely I will get more out because of that. Because only the development activity has been done by the central government in here. When you come here, you can see that you cannot park your car. So we have approached the central government. We have given the memorandum when Modi ji came to Guruvayur. So immediate effect was there. Allotted fund, Prasadam and Amrita Paddhati, and immediately constructed the car parking, etc. and etc. But the state government as well as the Devasam board, they are least bothered about the development activity of Guruvayur township as well as Guruvayur constituency. The drinking water scarcity as well as the crematorium issue. You see, there are 6 panchayat in here. Wherever there is no crematorium. And when they constructed crematorium, it is not working. And all the waste material has been put into that crematorium. It is a very planned attempt to make a problem for the 52% of the people who are living here. It's an hidden agenda. There is no drinking water. There is no any facility for the pilgrims. 24 hours, the people coming from many districts, many states, even from international, the abroads. But they are waiting 24 hours, 20 hours in a queue. And there was somebody is not ready to give drinking water to these pilgrims. Even a cup of tea, they are not offered. And they are sitting in a local bench. Mosquitoes are there. So there is no protection. There is the Devasam board is not giving any facility to the pilgrims. Why? That is my question. You see, Guruvayurappan have enough wealth. Why can't they start a hospital here for the common man? So this is a very serious issue. And I think that 5 years, 10 years before they have started a small hospital, but there is no facility. There is no nurse. There is no doctor. Nothing else is there. Only looting is here. Everywhere is looting. Chandana, there is a looting. Kunguma, looting is there. Corruption is there. And even today, the High Court and the human rights organization, many organizations, and as well as the court has been clearly pointed out that corruption not only in Shabarimala but in Guruvayur also. I have a vigilance report. Even gold has been stolen by these people from Guruvayur. Who will care this? And who will consider these facts? Because no MLA can come forward to say this corruption. Nobody is interested because last 50 years, those who are elected in here are against Guruvayur Temple. They are not least. They are not interested. They have not at all interest in Guruvayur. They have no faith on Guruvayur. So people are agitated. The pilgrim from many area, they came here, and there was some board as well as the township was not giving any facility. So people are every day. People are agitated. One side there is a corruption, another side they are not giving any facility. So this I want to make an end for this. So I highlighted this point to all the people. So the people are very happy. At least somebody come forward to say this. So very enthusiastic approach what I have received from the local people, and the people shown very respect to these arguments.
So, Gopalakrishnan ji, I saw a recent interview where you were aggressively asked to apologize for these remarks. And we know that Kerala High Court as well as the police has intervened following the complaints from the KSU and LDF. So, when the electoral data you presented is a matter of public record, why do you think the political establishment is so reluctant to acknowledge these facts?
You say in Kerala, the first enemy of BJP and nationalistic organization are media. Kerala media is always against Narendra Modi ji. Kerala media is always against Hindutva politics, and Kerala media is always against the spiritual development or the spirituality of Hindutva. Very clearly, even from the Sabarimala issue, they are going to whitewash the Pinarayi government. So Kerala is the place where the media is totally against of BJP. So that is why even I have shown only the history, nothing more. I never made any statement. I never made any statement against Muslim or any other religion. I made a statement and have shown in the flex board that this is the history of given to a party observation made by a court, or there are 3 cases has been already registered against me, and police tried to arrest me on the day which I decided to file nomination because they want to arrest me and prevented me to file nomination. Even one advocate, his name is, he's very close to me, he's very close to LDF, and another advocate close to UDF. The UDF and LDF, both advocates argued that RO, returning officer, should not accept the nomination of Gopalakrishnan. Why? Absolutely, there was no crime against me in connection with the violation. There is no violation of code of conduct. I made all the statement in the preview in the border of the code of conduct. But they want to prevent me. They of a particular as well as monopoly of a particular political history. These people don't want to highlight. I mean, these people want to prevent me to highlight this. Because nowadays, I'm very happy to say, nowadays, even the Communist Party local branch conference, the people of Communist Party and the cadres of Communist Party, they are asking, what Gopalakrishnan told is absolutely right. What Gopalakrishnan is telling is right, because since 1980 onwards, why you people are not fielded any Hindu candidate? This is a question which has been raised in the branch conference of Communist Party in Guruvayur. This is what I got information. So every walk of the people, everywhere in the people, in the constituency, not only in their constituency, I think everywhere there is a discussion regarding of that. But the media, they want to destroy, they want to tarnish BJP progress. So that is why they are creating, every day they are creating problem. They are creating that I made a communal statement, I am a communal, they have already been registered 3 cases. I am least bother, I can argue my own point. I am very much sure that I respect law and I never violated law, and I have no issue in connection with the cases and this whole threatening. I will stick my own stand, and I will definitely highlight actual communal dominance of the LDF and the UDF practicing in Guruvayur constituency.
So, what exactly are you trying to tell the voters of Guruvayur about the secular credentials of the 2 main fronts?
there is no secular credential in Guruvayur by these both friends. This is all appeasement. Appeasement is here. Everywhere appeasement by the left and the right. The Congress and CPM, they are showing only appeasement. They have pseudo-secularism. They are a pseudo-secularist party. That is why they are neglected. Last 50 years, the 52% of people, Guru is Brihaspati, Vayu, Guru, both took the idol from Dwarka and posted here. So Brihaspati was, they constructed this entire Guruvayur Temple. That was the belief. Pseudo-secularist people, they want to destroy the faith of the cultural entity of Guruvayur.
So, do you believe that having a series of MLAs who do not share the faith of the temple has led to a lack of empathy toward the sanctity of the space? Or do you see this as a broader failure of the secular friends to protect Hindu interest?
Absolutely. That is why the corruption is going there in a temple. The corruption is still regularly going there. Why? Because the MLA who faith on Guruvayur Temple, who faith on the development of the Guruvayur, they will definitely try to prevent this. They are against of Guruvayur Temple and they are against of Guruvayur Township. They are against of Guruvayur development because it is a hidden agenda of extremist group, hidden agenda of terrorist group. The terrorist groups have their own solid vote bank. You know, nowadays, Jamaat-e-Islami and SDPI, both the terrorist outfit, even Madani group, PDP, and that Madani is supporting Congress, that Madani is supporting CPM, then Jamaat-e-Islami is supporting Congress, and SDPI, Popular Front, the banned organization, they are supporting CPM. This terrorist group, not only in Guruvayur, wherever the big temple, wherever the Hindu temple, wherever the Hindu pilgrims, wherever the cultural entity of Hindutva, they want to make finish that cultural entity, that pilgrim center. It is a hidden agenda. That hidden agenda is the terrorist group's hidden agenda is here by nominating candidate of LDF and UDF.
So, how will you convince the neutral voter that your intent is protection of faith only?
I have already made a lot of statement to protect the interest of the people as well as interest of the faith and the temple and the township as well as the development issues. My development plan for Guruvayur promise immediate addressing of two main problems. The solid and liquid waste, that is a basic issue, number one. An advanced decentralized treatment plan can solve the issue of waste management if there is a will to resolve it. If there is a will to resolve it, these people have no will because they are least bothered. But I have already been mentioned and pointed out and already has given the promise to the local people. And secondly, the availability of clean drinking water across the constituency with a Jal Jeevan mission executed properly. Why these people are not executed Jal Jeevan mission? So I have given a promise. I will definitely do the Jal Jeevan mission in entire constituency. Alongside these two immediate goals, our vision is to develop Guruvayur Temple, Paliyur Church and Chavakad Beach into a devotional plus recreation tourism hub that bring an economic opportunity for the local people also. So we can develop Guruvayur as an international pilgrim center, giving all the facility to the pilgrims. Moreover, it can be a international tourism hub also. There was no KSRTC bus stand in Chavakad. The Modi government has been already started the train service, local train service from Trichur to Guruvayur. And we have promised our Honorable Minister as well as our Honorable MP Suresh Gopi already been taken steps to develop the new railway line from Guruvayur to Shornur, Guruvayur to Trinavaya, Guruvayur to Madras, and development activities are already being planned by BJP government.
So, in the last Lok Sabha polls, Suresh Gopi secured over 45,000 votes in the Guruvayur segment alone. Do you believe that Suresh Gopi wave has now matured into a permanent shift in voting patterns?
Yeah, definitely. Suresh Gopi has been already made a lot of impacts in Guruvayur and Trichur. And that is why the people believe Suresh Gopi. And Suresh Gopi impact in Guruvayur is very high. Modi government development, Suresh Gopi attitude, and the present content which I highlighted, I surely that I can make more inroads in Guruvayur and I will definitely win in Guruvayur.
Gopalakrishnan ji, as we move closer to April 9, we are seeing a startling shift in the LDF's narrative. Senior CPM leaders like Prakash Karat and MA Baby have publicly stated there is nothing wrong with accepting SDPI support as a tactical move, despite the SDPI being the political successor of the banned PFI. So, how do you respond to the allegation that the LDF, in its desperate pursuit of a third term, is providing a backdoor entry for radical elements into Kerala's mainstream governance?
You see, actually, both LDF and UDF have always sidekick for anti-national elements in Kerala. Both LDF and UDF have link with the anti-national and the terrorist group. The pact with Madani have exposed it earlier for LDF, and the current contest upon the UDF, and LDF is kneeling down to get support, somehow from SDPI and Jamaat Islami also. That shows that appeasement politics have reached to such a low level that their own supporters are hopeless in Kerala, being being safe for a future generation. You know, SDPI is the outfit of NDF. NDF is the terrorist organization banned by central government. And this outfit, I mean the terrorist outfit, they are supporting the LDF and UDF. And the MA Baby and other senior Communist Congress leaders, for defeating BJP, they are ready to have a connection with Pakistan also. See, this is an appeasement politics. The VD Sadition and the MA Baby are the puppet of the terrorist groups.
So let's talk about the Congress-led UDF. There is a growing narrative on the ground that if the UDF wins this time, it won't be the Congress but the Muslim League calling the shots. With rumors of a demand for a Muslim League deputy CM and their increasing influence over candidate selection, do you believe that the UDF has effectively surrendered its leadership to its junior partner?
The League is the supreme power of UDF. The Congress is controlled by the League. If UDF captured the power, Congress will be the second party and the Muslim League will be the first party. Sometime they may ask Chief Minister position also. That is the situation is here. But at the same time, I tell you, League is supporting UDF and all the terrorist other groups supporting LDF. And League may change. There are a lot of possibilities that League may make a hand with LDF also. MA Baby and Pinarayi Vijayan and Govindan Master. Both three leaders were already been met, the League leaders 3 months ago. And that time, there was an idea to have a join hands with the League. Today, League is having the good relation with the UDF, and the Muslim League will control Congress also.
In the land of Lord Guruvayurappan, the debate is no longer just about development or myths. It is about identity, representation, and the very soul of a sacred space. Our thanks to B. Gopalakrishnan ji for joining us and laying out his vision.